Hi Gemini, how are you doing? Welcome to your September reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. I appreciate you. We're going to see what messages need to come through for this next month, get you some insight, get you some guidance, and overall see what the vibes are looking like for you in the month of September. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And if this reading is helpful or insightful, if you enjoy, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Alright? Gemini. What's going on with my Geminis for September 2023? What do my Geminis need to know, look out for, or be aware of? Show me clearly, Spirit. What can you tell Gemini for September? What can my Geminis expect this month? What's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of September? What's going on for my Geminis? It's weird because this deck feels kind of stuck. So, give me a second. What's going on for Gemini? Thank you. We have the, oh my god, we have the Phoenix. We also have the Fish. So these changes got you feeling some type of way. Okay. Alright, I see you bouncing back. We also have the Sea Serpent, the Cosmic Egg, and the Scorpion. You got 3 spirit cards. You're going through some changes, Gemini. You're going through a lot of changes. Internally, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, romantically, financially. Like, whew, you're going through a lot. You handling it, though. You are. You're handling it like a freaking champ. With the Buffalo coming out, you are doing the best you can. But god damn. Seriously, Phoenix coming out, first card out. This is a powerful energy. And I'm not surprised, Gemini. You guys are extremely powerful souls. And I'm so happy to be able to like connect with you guys. And seriously, like, a lot of love your way. But yeah, holy crap. With the Phoenix first card out, this is starting off the month from a powerful position, and with the changes that are occurring, it does kind of have you feeling a little bit like a hot mess initially. Makes sense, right? You're kind of swooped off your feet, life throwing all these different things your way, unexpected events, unexpected opportunities, unexpected endings, maybe for some. Things that have you questioning, holy crap, where am I going? What am I doing? Is this for me? Maybe not. Like, your feelings are fluctuating. Your emotions might kind of be high and low, high and low. You might be experiencing some resistance at times, or you're feeling like a door is locked, or you're feeling like some sort of path or place or person, it's just like not available to you. And you're like, why? Trust, there is a bigger reason. There is a bigger picture that you right now may not understand fully, but by the end of September, it's all gonna come full circle. Truly, it is. But so, as you're going through these changes, there's a bit of this inner struggle between like going with the flow or resisting, right? There's part of you that's just like, hell yeah, bring it on, let's go, I love this, bring it on, I love this change, I'm excited, I'm pumped, woohoo, right? Fearless, brave, confident. And then there's also part of you that's just like, oh my god, like, I don't know what to expect, I don't know what, I feel like everything is beyond my control, and I feel like I try to do one thing and life just throws me a freaking things that I didn't prepare for, or things that I didn't expect or envision or had even wanted. And you're kind of just, you feel like life is just throwing things at you, and you're like, holy crap, I don't know if I can handle this. Can I handle this? What if I can't? You know, this fish is kind of like your flippy floppy. Maybe you got Piscean placements, maybe you got Pisces moon, or, you know, maybe Pisces rising, Venus, just because of this moon. Oh, when did this? Hold on, y'all. I gotta change the little tea light out, you know, for the vibes. Okay, Gemini, this candle is for you. Shout out to you, Gemini. This one's for you. I'm lighting a candle in your name. I'm in the white light. Seriously, no bullshit. I don't know. I'm like, sound like I'm making a joke, but no, seriously, this candle is for you. I hope that September brings you lots of peace, lots of blessings, good fortune, calm, clarity, like whatever else that you need. I light this candle in your name, Gemini. This one's for you. All right, so that one is for you. I light a candle in your name, Gemini. All right, that you are gonna get through this. Seriously, you, whatever these changes are, and when we get into the tarot, it'll tell us more, give us more insight. But Yeah, the best, you're just gotta grab it by the horns. Grab these changes, grab this by the freaking horns, and don't let go. It's making me think of, like, you know, the bull riding machines. It's like, you just gotta hold on for dear life. Like, that's kind of how you feel. You ever try and grab a fish? If you've ever been fishing, they're slippery. They'll flip out of your hand. That's almost kind of like how you feel. Like you're trying to just hold your shit together, hold your life together, and you just feel like you can't. And the little fish just keeps flipping out of your hands, and you're just like... So maybe that's a sign to let go. Maybe you're being forced to really just, like, let go and surrender as best as you can, which I know that can be hard. There is a cycle that's closing, a big fat cycle. Okay, we have the sea serpent to the cosmic egg. This is just... It's a lot. This might be an emotional time for you. Honestly, with the Scorpion, yeah, this might be an emotional time for you. Or just like heavy feelings, even irritability, feeling a bit annoyed or protective over yourself, not wanting to feel vulnerable or like out in the open. Yeah, and so we also have the lizard at the bottom. So this is about you guys needing to kind of just like disconnect from the world, prioritize your peace. You need some downtime. This is the energy where it's like you need some downtime. You've been getting heated, you've been getting fired up, something's been just like getting you feeling all types of ways, and it could be a relationship. Some of you, we have an ending of a relationship that could be taking place. Vulture to the what is this? The fox. There could be some sort of change you are experiencing in a relationship or a connection. Maybe you're needing to take a break from... Maybe someone's really just getting on your nerves, right? Or triggering some sort of part or wound within you, and you need to like go inwards and just kind of like feel and reflect and think about it for some time. You might need some space, honestly. But I am seeing that there's like a drastic cycle closing out, and you're kind of like learning how to adjust and finding your footing again. It's a little bit tricky. We're also in Mercury retrograde. Mercury is your ruler, so you're probably feeling the effects of that. And there's a lot going on in the stars, as usual. So, yeah, I kind of see like middle of the month, middle of September, you're just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. But by the end of September, you're like back on business. Okay, so... Beginning of September, you might be experiencing this big shift. Oh, okay, for some, I'm not trying to freak anyone out, but for some, you might call it a catastrophe, or that's what you're saying it is, but it might not be all that. I have no idea, but that is the word that they gave me, so I gotta pass it on. Okay, so let's go down on into the tarot and see what is really truly going down. What is going on for Gemini in September? What's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of September? Okay, that is way too many, but the Ten of Wands trying to make an appearance. You feeling kind of bogged down a little bit or a lot? What's going on for Gemini? Justice coming out. Praying for justice. Maybe you're fighting for some sort of justice. Some of you might be dealing with like legal matters, or, you know, situations where there needs to be some sort of balance restored, or some sort of like equity or fairness. This might even be for some, this might even be playing out into Libra season, even so September and October. Okay, whatever this shift is that's taking place, things may not settle down until October or after eclipse season. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, because this is Libra energy, and I'm just saying like Libra season is after Virgo, and so, you know, things might be up in the air for a little bit, and so it's about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. But there's a lot of valuable lessons that you can take from this situation, even if you're unable to see it right now. This is leading towards something, okay? What's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September? What do my Geminis need to know, look out for, or be aware of? You're honestly needing to embrace whatever this change is, and be a little bit more like not giving, not like you're giving to people, but being more just like flexible and like for some mobile. or movable. I'm getting like mobile traveling or mobile home. That's literally what's coming through. Okay, all right. We also have the King of Cups out here. So I honestly am saying like emotions are pretty balanced for the most part. I mean, the fish had me saying otherwise, but with Justice and the King of Cups in combination, this is you behaving and reacting in ways that you feel are fair based off how you've been treated. You have a decision here, 2 of Wands at the bottom. So you could be at some sort of crossroad after an ending, or there might be some sort of ending taking place, or you could be at this point in your life where you're questioning if you should just cut ties or pull a plug, cut cords underneath 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Oh, wait, no, Ace of Swords, then 5 of Swords. So you could be getting clarity that, like, staying in a situation is just causing more destruction than good, or it's causing more harm. And so with Justice to the King of Cups, it's like you got to do this in fairness for yourself, regardless if others support you or not. You got to do what's going to be best for you, or what brings you the most peace emotionally. You also need to listen to your intuition, okay? Intuition is on point. What's going on for Gemini in September? What can my Geminis expect? So we have the 8 of Swords, and we have the World coming on out, along with the 4 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. And also the Star. Okay, I like the Star. Although, Star to the Hermit, that's quite the combination. It's like this struggle of wanting to be seen and wanting to bask in the light and attention and fame. And then Hermit, no, I want to be left alone. I don't want anybody to know about me. I don't want to be perceived. I don't want anyone to look my direction. I don't want anyone to know I'm even alive. Like, there's like this confliction of wanting to be seen and be in light and wanting to hide. Like I've seen that as well. So that might, again, that fish energy where I'm like, I feel like you're kind of like flip-flopping, or like your feelings are kind of like, and I mean Justice, right? We got those scales. It's like right now, scales are pretty balanced, but kind of throughout the month, it's fluctuating. You might kind of like tip over a little bit. There might be moments where you really start to feed into your fears, or you get really worked up or anxious, or the emotions that are coming up, or the feelings that you're experiencing or that are being brought up through these experiences and relationships. All of a sudden it just becomes too much or overwhelming, and it's just like, oh my God. Or, there's some sort of ending here, or some sort of, something closing out, and you could be getting all worked up about like the fine details, or the finishing touches is also what I just heard. Some of you, there's something to do with like, something wrapping up under like a certain amount of time. Like you have like a time limit or a deadline, especially if you're dealing with like any paperwork or legalities or things like that, or moving or traveling. Like, there might be like a bit of like a pressure that's been put on you, and you're kind of like anticipating because that there's this end, that something's reaching its completion, or for some it's a contract. For some, that this contract is like coming up or is coming to an end, and you don't want to renew this contract, right? And this might be literal, or this might actually be like just symbolic, like of an energetic contract. So you're kind of like nervous or anxious because you're like, I don't know what to expect, right? But either way, with the World, like, this is closing out once and for all. And the fact that we even had all those animal cards signifying, some sort of cycle is closing out, and it's a pretty big deal, and you're gonna need to take some time out to just like recover, like collect your energy, or just like really like maintain your inner peace, so that you are able to handle things the most calm, most grounded, patient way. It's a lot. There's these plans coming to fruition. 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. There's these plans that you've made that are coming to fruition, that you've been waiting on, that you've been anticipating, that you've been really holding on tightly to. 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Some of you have been, hold on a minute. You've been like holding back from doing something, waiting for specific results, or you've been holding back, waiting for the right moment, or waiting until something's perfect, or something like that. Like, I think you just need to go for it now. I don't know what that's about. We'll just keep it at that. Seeing, is there anything else that I'm missing here? Yeah, some of you just need to work through like the perfectionism. Like there's no such thing as perfect. Just go for it. And you can make adjustments along the way. This is a time, we're in Mercury retrograde. We got a lot of retrograde energy upon us, but this is a time to just like learn and you make mistakes. Make as many mistakes as you want. You can learn from them. Like you don't have to be perfection, or this whatever you're doing does not have to be like, you know, you get me. I'm like repeating myself. Let's do some clarifying and see what else you need to know. All right. Eight of Swords. What are you in your head about? What are you worried or stressed about, I was about to call you Sag. You might have a Sagittarius you could be dealing with, or have Saggy placements. You do have a little bit of fire, so I'm not surprised. Tell me about the Eight of Swords for Gemini. Why is this energy here? What is Gemini stressed or worried about? Nine of Swords at the bottom. What about the Eight of Swords for Gemini? What is Gemini so afraid of? Eight of Swords reversed with the Two of Swords. You're struggling to see the truth, or you're questioning what the truth is, or the reality. Like there's this back and forth of what's the truth here. What if you're being told something, you're questioning, can I trust this person? Like there's this back and forth and you're not quite sure. You're also like just not seeing things clearly. So it's hard to make a decision when you don't have all the facts or you don't have all the information. So that's a bit of a struggle here. Could be about a connection or relationship. Ace of Cups is at the bottom. Certain emotions maybe caught you off guard, or you kind of struggling. What's this Eight of Swords about? Knight of Cups. For some, this is a romantic relationship where you're questioning someone's intentions. Five of Cups. The World and the Tower. For some, you're questioning someone's intentions, or you feel like you can't trust somebody. Honestly, there's this lack of trust that you have, whether it be about yourself, whether it be about someone or a path. It's most likely with another person. For some of you, at least with this specific message, like you're having a hard time trusting something that you've imagined, something that you visualized or you've daydreamt a lot about, that you've imagined and pictured and felt and literally dreamt of and prayed for. Like there's this back and forth of like, and again, that freaking fish, flipping and flopping, and I don't know what's going on, and I'm scared, and I'm like, what the hell? And like there's like, you're afraid of being disappointed, you're afraid, like some of you with the Tower and the Five of Cups and the World, it's just like there's this ending vibes in the air, and you're almost like Seven of Pentacles, you're kind of anticipating like, is the end here, is the end coming? Two of Pentacles, I'm not quite sure. Some of you, if this is about a relationship, the Lovers, you're like, I'm not sure if I should just call it quits, or should I stay? Should I pull the plug on this connection, or should I give it another chance? Like that's something that you're struggling with, right? There's this back and forth decision, because part of you, right, Tower and the Five of Cups, having to make a change or having to let something go that you've spent a lot of time, a lot of energy on, that's like very devastating to just like quit or to give up. Right? Accepting your defeat or something like that. Like that sucks. It's hard. And so like there's this like back and forth, and there's just like a lot of brain fog, a lot of like fog and just murky waters that you're going through. Talking about the World. So what is this cycle that's closing out for Gemini? Talking about the World for Gemini. Talking about the World for Gemini in September 2023. What is the World about? Why is the World here? What do my Geminis need to know? Look back. Look forward to. Why did I say look back? There could be something you need to look back at. Talk about the World for Gemini. Page of Pentacles. Talk about the World for Gemini. Queen of Pentacles. The World, double confirmation, okay. Can you tell me what the World for Gemini? What is this? ending. Ace of Pentacles. It's new vibes coming in. Judgment. Ace of Wands. Ace. Well, pages. Those are like potential aces. Another page. You got a lot of like new potential new doors that are opening for you. Okay, so let me get this straight. Some of you, there's an ending taking place in a job, in some sort of career, or like there's a big move that you are going through and you're in the early stages, but that this is going to lead to major growth and development pretty quickly, a lot quicker than you expect. This is towards your own personal freedom, your own independence, your own peace of mind, health, and happiness. For some, it's interesting because Judgment, Ace of Wands, and the Page of Wands. I'm like asking like what's closing out, but holy fuck, there's like so many distractions today. Like as I'm trying to do these readings, I'm like I cannot, for the life of me, have a moment of just silence. There's so much going on around my space, neighbors, and it's just like damn. But I'm trying to figure out like what's closing out, but it's Spirit saying new. So it's like, okay, I guess Spirit wants me to more talk about what's coming your way, because it's not really, it's more saying like whatever that's ending or whatever that's shifting or whatever that's kind of like, you know, fading away in your life, whether it be a person, whether it be a place, whatever the fuck, okay? It's being not replaced, but there's like this exchange where new doors are opening up for you. And so this is kind of like stepping stones to your new life. Like I feel like you're stepping into a new life. And it might look different. It might feel different. It might be different than what you had imagined or what you had thought. And because it doesn't exactly look like what you had believed it was going to be, it's kind of hard to recognize it. What the mind doesn't know, the eyes can't see, you know? It's like that. It's like what your mind is like focused on one thing, and so what's in front of you is completely different, so your mind is unable to recognize like, hey, this is actually the new path that you've been praying and manifesting, because your mind is so focused on what you thought it was supposed to be, your expectations. It's kind of like it's not completely matching up to what you had envisioned. Does that make sense? So you're needing to keep an open mind, or you're kind of needing to go with the flow and trust that this is better off, or it's better off this way. And so that's kind of why the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, I see you kind of like holding back from like taking this leap. Or why are you holding back? Let me look into this, because you're kind of like waiting on what you were expecting instead of taking this new path, or like it seems like an unexpected path gets revealed to you and you're like uncertain about taking that path because you thought it was supposed to be the yellow path instead of the red. Like, dude, Gemini, we'll see what this is about. Four of Pentacles for Gemini, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. What is this? I see you kind of like waiting or like observing, and honestly that's not a bad way to approach it. Take your time, don't rush into this, especially right now. Two of Pentacles and the Three of Cups coming out, and the Nine of Swords, Page of Swords. See, you've had like all the pages and Page of Wands at the bottom, which Page of Wands to me is always symbolizing of like good news. Page of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Lovers, which is telling me that you'll have some sort of decision coming in. Could be about a relationship or someone that you are deeply connected to on a soul or energetic level that you've been kind of in the feels about. You'll have a okay, maybe that's it. Maybe some of you have like, for example, right? Because you had all these pages, all these new beginnings in love, in career, passions, personal goals. Like literally you had like all the pages show up. So it's like I feel like you have multiple avenues that you could pursue or go down, or you know, if you took the chance. But let's say, for example, we had that Lover's energy. If you had like an option in love, a new love offer come in, there's like hesitation to take this offer because, you know, there's someone kind of holding a spot, someone that is on your mind that could be holding a spot, and so you're like, damn, should I wait for that person or should I just take on this new offer? Like, that's for some of you. Could be you apply that to a job, right? You had your eyes set on a specific place that you'd like to work, and you get a different job offer, and you're like, but I kind of wanted that offer, but maybe I should take this new offer instead. So it's like you might have a decision between like old versus new or something like that. But anyways, I see you kind of in your head about this. 2 of Pentacles, again, this wishy-washy, indecisive, yes one day, no the next day. Knight of Swords, I'm in my head. I don't know what to trust. I don't know what to believe. It's a lot. I can feel it. I can feel this like worked upness coming. Oh, Gemini, right? You 3 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. You're just like, there's this back and forth of wanting to take the chance and pursue the path that like brings the excitement, but then it feels risky, or you're like, but what if it's not realistic, or like this, just like this heavily doubtful vibe. Now, I do feel like you're going to get more information, or maybe it's best that you don't make a decision right now, or if you can hold off, because you may not be able to, but if you can kind of wait on this, I'll just give it a little bit more time to simmer, to marinate, for more to reveal itself, more information, even your feelings, allowing them to kind of settle, because these emotions are very all over the place, and this is not the best time to make long-term or permanent decisions based off like temporary feelings, because whatever it is that you're feeling or stressed or worried about, it's temporary or it's short-lived. All right, so if you can kind of ride out these emotions and just kind of like, just not wait, but just kind of like allow this to unfold and trusting your intuition to lead the way, you can't go wrong. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just get you some advice. I don't think we should clarify anything else because we kind of run low on time, but yeah, Gemini, hang in there. It's kind of like a mentally cluttered month for you a little bit, but you'll push through. Remember, you are that buffalo. You'll manage. You'll push through. This isn't anything new. You've gone through similar things like this in the past. And again, 6 of Wands is like the last card, and this is indicating that you'll come out victorious. You'll come out successful. But there's just like, I see you kind of just needing to let go or like loosen your grip and be more flexible to other paths or other directions that maybe weren't available to you in the recent past that are now becoming open. And there's the fear that's like holding you back from taking the jump or taking the risk because it's different than what you had in mind, but it honestly might be better than like whatever it is that you were waiting on. Okay, so you just need to trust yourself. Most importantly, you got to trust yourself. Can't lead yourself down the wrong way. You're going to be good. We have protection, call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. What's going on for Gemini, or any advice, final thoughts for Gemini in September? The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So see, it's kind of like right now you're in the dark and you don't know where to step. You don't want to like trip. You don't want to fall. You don't want to like hurt yourself or make a mistake or fail or, but you are headed in this new direction, or you're being pushed down this path to take a leap of faith or go somewhere new. Like, I'm really getting this vibe, Gemini. You're needing to go somewhere new, or like you're needing to take if you have like options, if you're trying to make a decision, I'm feeling the need to kind of suggest, and you do you, it's your freaking life, but I'm kind of getting the vibe that you should take the new path or see what's out there, like go somewhere that's new to you. Or like challenge, if you're wanting to grow, because the buffalo loves to grow, the buffalo loves change, the buffalo is all for it. Fish is uncertainty, fish is this indecisiveness, or like, unable to commit, right? So some of you, there's a fear of commitment, like, but if you're wanting, I feel like if you were to take the riskier or the new side or the new path, new option that's like scary, there will be high rewards for that. I'm just saying, you do you, right? Maybe stay safe if that's what feels best to you. Stay safe, but stay safe in general, but like, I don't know, if you're craving a change, or if you're kind of tired of the same old, I think you're being pushed. And even when we look at this card, we have this new moon energy here, so I'm just kind of getting the vibe like you should take the the new path or the adventurous one? I don't know. Okay, let's get me one more card. Any final thoughts, final messages? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Only you will know that. Only you. I can't tell you what your soul is calling you to do. That is something that only you and yourself will know. But give yourself time. If you're not sure at the moment, you're indecisive, you're going back and forth, give yourself some time to think about it. Sit on it. Think about it. Do some more research. This is a time, right? Again, we're in Mercury retrograde. This is a time where things are really up in the air and information may come flying our way. And so your thoughts and feelings may change or fluctuate a lot over September. So I guess just keep an open mind and really tune into what do you feel called towards? What feels best in your gut? What feels best in your heart and your soul? You can't go wrong following that. All right? So I'm gonna leave your reading here. Hopefully this was helpful and insightful for whoever this reading was for. I appreciate you. If this reading was helpful, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And I'm gonna let you go, Gemini. All right? Take it easy, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.